What is happening, everybody? Today we are playing Pokemon Fire Red version, but with some differences. Today we are going to play Randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon Fire Red. First time that I'm actually playing an actual Nuzlocke, you know, going through the whole thing and everything. And the first time that I will be playing through an entire randomizer as well. So I'm gonna, you know, just try to get through the beginning a little bit quickly. I'm a boy, and I'm gonna actually put my real name in this time, because why not? And yes, that's my name. And this, you know, Gary, but we're going to name him something different. A name that, you know, if that's somebody's name that's watching this video, I'm sorry. I actually think I might have spelled it wrong. Is it CK or does it matter? Yeah, I'm gonna just do K. Some names I just kind of... Maybe I spelled it wrong, but I don't care. That's just a name I think somebody I could hate. Okay, so we're in the room. We're going to get the potion. The potion isn't completely useful right now because the rules of the Nuzlocke mean that the lock doesn't start until you get Pokeballs. If you don't know the rules to a Nuzlocke, I'm probably not the best person to explain them to you. You catch the first Pokemon you find on each route, and only the first Pokemon. You must nickname all your Pokemon, and if your Pokemon faints, it is considered dead, and you may not use that again. Now, for the good part of this video, let's find out the randomized starters. Cloyster. No, I don't necessarily want to go with Cloyster. Trico. Because Trico's a Pokemon, I'm not going to go with Trico. Or because Trico's a starter Pokemon, I'm not going to go with Trico. And let's see, Ariados. Not the best choices here. But I think I'm gonna go with Cloyster. So I received Cloyster and nickname, because you have to nickname everything in this game. It's a female Cloyster. We all know what Cloyster looks like. And I just don't know what to name it. I don't know. This is going to be its nickname. It probably won't even survive the entire lock, but it's going to be named Clamps. If anybody gets that reference, well... And Derek gets Ariados. Now, the thing is, he may not have Ariados right in this battle. Fan Derek would like to battle. Derek sent out Totodile. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, so this is just explaining battle. My only attack is Aurora Beam. That's probably going to do a lot more than his Scratch could possibly do to me. So we're just going to spam Aurora Beam now that he's confused. And we will win that battle easily. Cloyster does have very high defense. So, the thing is, when randomizing, you can choose for your rival to carry the same Pokemon with you throughout the whole game, or you can have it be randomized completely. I would prefer not to run into any Pokemon to keep... Okay, so our first Pokemon may be a Machop. Maybe a Machop. It may be a Ghastly. Yeah, another thing you can change in the randomizer is evolutions that would more or less be impossible. I don't need to go to the Pokemon Center. Impossible in a ROM. In a ROM, you can't necessarily trade, so normally if you caught a Ghastly, you wouldn't be able to get Gengar. But you can change that to make it to where they will evolve by level up, I'm assuming. And, well, if I get to that point, if I catch Ghastly, we'll figure that out. Okay, so we're going to deliver Oak's parcel, custom Pokeball. Derek comes back being annoying. And he gives us the Pokedex and 5 Pokeballs. So now the Nuzlocke actually starts. And we don't really need the town map. I know where to go. But in a Nuzlocke, again, you can only catch 1 Pokemon per route. So it's helpful to have that. Okay, first encounter is a Stantler. Stantler. I do not know how much an Aurora Beam is going to do to Stantler. So I'm going to try to let it attack itself. Okay, it's snapped out of confusion. God. Okay, we don't need a quick... Okay, we're going to lose, probably. Hurt itself in confusion. Okay, this is why I don't do Nuzlocks. Stantler's confused, it used Tackle. Okay, one more try. So apparently we're not catching the first Pokemon on this route. No, we're not. Okay, this guy gives me a potion. I could run back to the house and heal, but I'm just going to use the potion. So, again, because of that, on this route, I'm no longer allowed to catch Pokemon. Steelix would have been nice. We're just going to run. But I do have some more opportunities to catch Pokemon right now. I healed, healed the PvP. Some people like to use other rules, like, no healing in a Pokemon Center. That just makes it a little more difficult. I'm going to buy 10. And let's now go try to catch our first Pokemon. I do not know what I will run into here. Sneasel. Well, it's another Ice type, so maybe I can hit it with Aurora Beam and not do too much. It's going to use Taunt, which means I can only use Aurora Beam. Its attack fell. Now, Sneasel isn't all that great. In Gen 3, I wanted to say Gen 1 just because it's, Okay. Let's catch this Sneasel. Let's... Please? Okay, we caught our first Pokemon. We caught a Sneasel. Its nickname is going to be... I have no idea. I am terrible with nicknames. see. I got a name. Pepper, because, you know, pepper makes you sneeze, and sneasel, pepper, yeah. Not really funny. Oh, and also, items are randomized. So, I got a charcoal. Could come in handy at some point. Might not, but it might. Okay, so let's check out our new Pokemon Pepper. Careful nature, I'm not sure. Has good attack. Good special defense, good speed. Not very good special attack. And its only attacking move right now is Scratch. Now, Sneasel's not a very good Pokemon for two reasons. Okay, and then this guy's got to talk to us about stupid stuff. He's going to show us how to catch a Pokemon by throwing a Pokeball at a Weedle. And he caught it. And he gives it the Teachy TV. Yay. Okay, so Route 2. New route. New chance to catch another Pokemon. We're not making too much progress. And a Sandshrew. I'm going to go with Supersonic. If I can hit Supersonic. To hopefully let this thing hurt itself in confusion. And I'm going to switch to Pepper. Okay, the Supersonic didn't do a whole lot. Critical hit. But we caught Sandshrew. So we have our third Pokemon. And again, with the nickname Sandshrew. Well, because of its evolution, I'm going to name it something so completely original. Its name is going to be Goku. Because, you know, the spikes make it look like Super Saiyan when it becomes Sand Slash. Maybe it'll last to be a Sand Slash, I don't know. But now I'm going to try to train up my team a little bit. I'm going to put Goku up front. And I'm going to come over to this route. I would rather train here. A Seeking. I'm actually pretty glad that I didn't run into a Seeking. Okay, Supersonic is not what we want to deal with in a Nuzlocke. Aurora Beam's not going to do too much. But it's our only attack, so we're just going to go with it. And I'm just going to train a bit until we can, probably about the 15-minute mark, where I'll end the video. Okay, a Lily may go down a little easier to Aurora Beam than anything else. Super effective, does a little over half. And we take it out. Clamp. Okay, Goku grew to level 4. And Clamps should get level 6. Ooh, a Torchic. Why couldn't we have ran into Torchic? Now, Clamps is going to be very useful. I mean, typically your starter is usually useful. But being that it's our strongest Pokemon because it's fully evolved, is going to probably prove its usefulness. Pepper may not get used too much. I'm going to see. Okay, that did 4 to me. Yeah, we're going to switch to Clamps. I may not use Pepper. You know, Weavile doesn't exist in this game. And Sneasel, without this physical special split, Sneasel just really isn't very good. Okay, Goku grew to level 5. So that's going to be it. It's a little longer than 15 minutes. But I will definitely get some more videos out of this one. Hopefully make a bit more progress. I'm going to try to find a way to fast forward actual video so I don't have to do grinding off screen, because I know a lot of people do not like off screen grinding in a Nuzlocke because, you know, a Pokemon could die and you wouldn't see it. So remember, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more videos, and leave a comment, maybe on the nicknames, maybe on potential nicknames for future Pokemon you would like to see. But for now, I will end it here. Bye.